Believe it or not, I did try to fix my hair before I got on here. I didn't look in the mirror, though. So let's have a go at it again. There we go. We're working on it. There's some odd numbers on the live. That's weird. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That way I can see if it does that again. Wow, my hair is still a mess. Oh my gosh. It's not good. Hopefully everything works out. Hey Mike, did you notice there being odd numbers on your live? It's saying it's 888, then, you know, like the number dots, then it says 48, then it says 2 dots, and then it's counting the seconds that I've been on here, which is 48. It's odd. Was there any weird numbers on your live today? Hey Alex, how are you? I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to go live every day. I'm trying. My hair. Oh my god. Every time I get on live, it's odd. I took a screenshot of it. I'll send it to you after a while because I'm on my phone. But you can see at the top. I don't know what the deal is. You have missed a few. Well, I went live last night. Live went really well. Can you all hear me good? Because I don't have my stand. Okay. Well, you all do your little dance. They're adorable. I did a live last night. It went really well. The night before last, I did not. And I can't remember if I did. She heard the song that we danced to and was like, let's go. I love it. I love it. Y'all have fun. While we're waiting on for people to come on, look at this cute little seed catalog. This is the new one I got today. It's Southern Exposure Seed Exchange. Ain't that just the cutest? I think it's so cute. It's got little fairies. Little garden fairies. Adorable. So I'm excited about that. And I haven't really looked at it. Like, I've just flipped through it a little bit. But I just thought I definitely had to show you all because it is so cute. Oh, I'm sorry you missed it. For everybody that's popping on, if you could double tap that screen, I would appreciate it so much. This will like the video. It'll let the algorithm know that I am a cool person. And hopefully they will pay me for contributing to their company. That's what I'm hoping anyways. So if you haven't double tapped the screen, all you gotta do is take your finger if you're on a phone. Just double tap it and that gives the video a like. So hopefully we can get some likes up today. Hopefully we can have as good of a live as we did last night, guys. It was amazing. We had so many good conversations. I love just hanging out with you all. For those of you, thank you so much. For those of you that were on the live last night, if you're showing up today, thank you so much. For those of you that are watching back, if you could hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, it would mean the world. It would mean so much to me. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Hello. How are you? Just make sure you're double tapping that screen when you pop on. Thank you so much. It looks like we got 2 likes. We don't have more than 2 people on though, so there's a few people on right now. Let's get them likes up, please, if we can. I encourage you. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody that's liking. I appreciate it so much. If you're new to this channel, if this is the first live that you've been on here, we have all kinds of fun conversations. Hello, Alaska. How are you? Hello. Hello, everyone. A lot of people are popping on. I just ask you to please keep the comments respectful and kind, please. This is a family channel. And I can have fun, I can take a joke, but I just like keeping everything positive and kind, please. We are the lucky ones to be on the first live. Awesome. Awesome. For everybody that's popping on, like I've said before, if you're just coming on, please hit that like button. If you double tap the screen, it gives the video a like. I appreciate it so much. Oh, yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. I completely forgot about that as well. Alex said Happy Valentine's Day to everybody, and he reminded me. Happy Valentine's Day if you all celebrate Valentine's. My lovely sweetheart got me some tulips today and some chocolate. He got my favorite chocolate, and he got me some tulips, and he got our daughter some tulips and some toys. So I'm thankful for him, extremely grateful for him. How are you doing, Smiley? Thank you for hopping on. I cannot say your name. I wish I could. Raju, what? I'm probably going to say it wrong. Raju Menasu. I'm sorry I butchered your name. I know you did. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Awesome. Thank you for everybody popping on. Like I said before, let's just keep the chat kind and respectful. Thanks, everybody. If you haven't double tapped that screen, if you double tap the screen, it will like the video. Liking the video will help the algorithm know that I am a fun person. Somebody you all like talking to. So please double tap that screen. yeah, totally. Me and my husband are coming up on our 10-year wedding anniversary. We're coming up on our 10-year wedding anniversary. We've been together for going on 12, I think. But it's our 10-year anniversary. I told him back there we've got a couple more holidays in between now and our anniversary. We got a couple birthdays, but hi, what is it, KWB Wrestling? Hello. But I picked the right person. I married my very best friend. He is the love of my life besides my daughter. And he's the right guy for me. We balance each other out. Have you ever heard, like, people say opposites attract? Me and my husband are complete opposites. We're two different people. The way we think, the way we act. He is a hermit. He's a quiet person. He's shy. He's calm, cool, and collected. Me, I bounce off the walls. I'm a social butterfly. I love talking to people. I'm very expressive, but not him. So we've made it work. Yeah, yin and yang. Yeah, he is definitely the yin to my yang, or I'm the yang to his yin. I don't know, but we're definitely opposites. Oh gosh. Pure Alaska, are you going to be on here for a while? If you are, can I make you a mod? Would you be okay with me making you a mod? I don't know what a sun sign is. Hello, Edwards. Edwards. Okay, I'm gonna make you a mod. Thank you. My regular monitors are not on right now. Okay. Let me see. How are you doing, Edwards? Thank you for hopping on. I want to remind everybody that's still hopping on, because we're going through a cycle here. We're in the beginning. If you could double tap that screen and give the video a like, I would appreciate it. A mod is a monitor, so Pure Alaska is able to hide inappropriate comments and straighten things out. Here's the thing about inappropriate comments and people using inappropriate words or inappropriate comments. They can get you in trouble with YouTube. my my live can be shut down, and we can't have fun if we can't be on live. So if people say or do things that are inappropriate, it can get us shut down very quickly. Thank you for subscribing, I appreciate it. So usually I have a moderator on here, but my moderators are not on here right now, and me and Pure Alaska are buddies, so he can be my mod. But yeah, it's thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. We're working towards, for those of you that are new here, we are working towards monetization on our channel this year. I'm going on my 3rd year of YouTubing. He said people using inappropriate words are big losers. It's not fun for me, Thank you. I want to be monetized. You retracted your message, but I got it. Thank you. I really, I feel like this is the year. I hope so. I was so close, guys. I was so close to being monetized last year. My 1st year. I was really, really close. Last year, I was decently close, but just not quite. You gotta go call your girlfriend. All right, well, have a good chat with her. So I just hope that I can get it this year. I promised you a video on how I make a cup of tea. I will send it to you. Yes, I commented on your comment, and I gave you my email address. So you can shoot it to my email anytime. He said, Pure Alaska, you just got promoted. Absolutely. What an honor. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But that's why I'm doing these lives, to have conversations, to have fun with you guys, to get to know my subscribers, to get to have good conversations. I love getting to know you all. I love talking with you all. It's so fun. It's so fun being on here and just having conversations and getting to know the people that want to know about our channel. All right, Smiley. But I love it, and I love getting to talk with you all. Now, for those of you that are on here right now and you're completely new to our channel and you don't know what our channel is about, we are a homesteading, farmsteading channel. I am a woman farmer. Hear me roar. I don't think it's as common for men to see women farming, because majority of the people, hi Mike, thank you for coming back, I appreciate it. To see a woman farmer, I guess, is crazy. I don't think anybody expects it as much as they do men farming, but that's what I do. I do it full time, along with having a YouTube channel. And then, of course, I'm a mama and a wife. And so I stay home with my little one and my husband, and we farm full time. I also have this YouTube channel that hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be monetized for and maybe get paid to do. Please double tap. Oh, okay. Yeah, listen to Pure Alaska. He said, please double tap the screen. If you double tap the screen, it will give me a like. It will help with the algorithm, and they will, realize that I am fun. I'm a fun person. I'm just kidding. I'm not this modest all the time. Anyways, guys, if you missed it in the beginning of the video, I got the cutest catalog. If you have not ordered this catalog, Mike, it is so cute. I haven't even looked at it. I don't even know what's in it, really. But just for the cuteness factor, just for the cuteness factor. Ain't that just so cute? It's little garden berries. But I ordered, guys, I've ordered all kind of catalogs. I will try, when all of them come in, to just gather them all together and show everybody. It looks like they have a lot to offer. It looks like they have a lot to offer. Mike, you're on here. You are all knowing. What is the difference between hard neck garlic and soft neck garlic? Is it just for braiding? Is it just to make it easier to braid? It's called Southern Exposure Seed Exchange 2025 Catalog and Garden Guide. Save the past for the future is what it says. Mike says hardneck does better in colder weather. Okay. Oh, it says right here, don't it? Oh, okay. It says garlic ships in fall, September through November, northeastern, most areas first. They may pre-order at any time, but do not mail by September 1st. They've got a bunch of garlic options. I think that I'm going to go hard on greens this year. I want to go hard, you know, just want to really get into, hard neck has the neck, soft neck doesn't. Okay, yeah, I think I know what you mean there. Don't move, stay there. Stay where? Freeze. Everybody clap your hands. For those of you that got it. Did y'all get it? Felt like I was at a wedding all by myself right there, guys. Was anybody else clapping with me? Yeah, the trolls come in. The trolls come in. They will come in multiple times. We'll see them show their face very often. But I appreciate everybody, you know, like were you doing it, Rodney? How does, let me see. I can't do, what's the beat? Everybody clap your hands, and then it's like, I can't remember the beat. I haven't been to a wedding in forever. What is that? Freeze, everybody clap your hands, and then it's, I'm off. I'm not doing it right. Can't find the beat. Totally can't. But, let me see what the back says here. I can't flip it over because I ain't marked out my address. But I guess some of their favorite seeds on the back is Hall's Best Muskmelon, carrots are Denver's 126, winter squash are Zeppelin, drying beans are Jacob's Cattle. Has anybody heard of Jacob's Cattle beans? They look beautiful. They are like a black and white bean. They're like cow colored. Tomato. Has anybody heard of the Homestead 24? That is interesting. Might have to look into that one. It's okay, let's see. I'm blind up close, so this is going to be 50-day developed for hot, humid areas. This excellent tomato, I can't see if it says rapidly or reliably, sets fruit at high temperatures. 8-ounce, slightly flattened red globes. Semi-determinate is what it says. I get pineapple tomatoes every year. I love pineapple tomatoes. We usually do royal purple, bush like beans, and dragon tongue. You all, since you all like dragon tongue, you would probably love the rattlesnake beans. I remember telling you about the rattlesnake. Flowers, they have hollyhock. Celery is tall Utah. Tall Utah. Sounds really redneck. You're gonna go heavy on the potatoes. If I can keep people out of the potatoes this year, maybe we can have a good crop. The last 2 years have been bad, but not. I hate to blame people, but I'm going to. It wasn't me that planted them. And so if they went bad and I planted them, I would have taken credit for it, but I honestly feel like it was the plantees, not the plants. So hopefully this year I can get a hold of the potatoes and we'll do fine. Well, actually, I take that back. That's a little harsh. But potatoes got planted too early last year. Frost hit them, and we had an awful crop. And then the year before that, bugs got in them. I did plant them the year before that. I'll take credit for that. And there was some kind of bug that drilled holes through all of our, it was like, I can't even remember what it was called, maybe like a Japanese something. It was a long bug like this. It had wings. I seen it. And it drilled holes. So this is the potato. It would drill a hole all the way through one potato and eat through it. And then, like, what are you going to do then? You know? So, I don't know. I like homegrown potatoes, but I was on a live the other day, and somebody, and I agreed with what they said to a certain extent. I mean, I know as homesteaders and farmers, we want to keep, we want to keep the gardens as GMO free and, just as good as possible, as chemical free as possible, but potatoes are cheap. And that's what they were saying. They were saying if you can't grow potatoes well, potatoes are cheap in the grocery store. So I don't know. I like potatoes. I like having potatoes. I like having a stockpile of potatoes. I love the way garden potatoes taste. I've always said it's funny because they taste like dirt, but they taste good, I love the treasure hunt. I love just growing potatoes. I love it so much. But anyways, let me see. They're potato weevils. I don't know if they were called potato weevils, but you might be right. I have no clue. They were like Japanese, Chinese, something. It was something like that. Let me see. Ants killed our potatoes every year. It's a good thing they're cheap in the grocery. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm gonna can the snot out of them. I've never canned a potato. You do potato towers. Do you have issues with it? Do you have issues with things getting them in the potato tower? I would think you wouldn't. Somebody just messaged me. Ants got yours. There are potato weevils. I'm back, guys. Hi, Smiley. He went and talked to his girlfriend, is what he said. That's what he was going to do. You're the best potato grower ever. Please give us your tips on potato growing. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Mike, I just read your... Yeah, because you're Amish? Or was? Well, what's your trick of growing potatoes? I've been potato growing for 10 years. I've been asked if I'm Amish. Do I look it? You know how many times I've been asked that I'm Amish? I don't know. Is it because I'm a woman farmer? Do you think that's what it is? That they're like, oh, she must be Amish. He said on the phone now. He said he was Amish. Or she. Are you a she or a he? Well, obviously. Yeah, I look Amish. I don't feel like I do. I know a lot of Amish women, and I don't feel like I look like any of the above. I don't think I look like one of them. You're a he. So Smiley is a he who was once Amish and claims that he grows the best. Is it my freckles? It's because I'm outside. I'm an Amish girly. I'm Amish. I'm just kidding. No, I don't feel like I look Amish, and I don't know. I don't think any of my family have ever. There is no Amish down the line. And as far as I know, none of my family members have converted to being Amish. So I don't. Maybe it's because I wear dresses. Maybe it's because I wear skirts. I really don't feel like I look Amish. There's nothing wrong with looking Amish. But when I started this YouTube channel, I don't think Amish was what I thought I was going to get. I have freckles because I am Irish and I am pale. And pale people, when they get out in the sun, they get freckles. And my skin is heavily farmed. My skin is heavily farmed. I spend hours outside every single day without sunscreen. So it might go from looking like freckles and Amish to melanoma, you know. But at least in our area, here we go with the pale thing again. You would know, Alaska. You would know. But yeah, I'm outside a lot. But I'm not Amish. I'm not. There's nothing wrong with being Amish. I'm not it, you know. But anyways, okay, so let's look. They have a pumpkin called Winter Luxury Pie. They have okra called Bowling Rod. Has anybody grown the red burgundy okra? Has anybody grown red burgundy okra? Okra is a staple in our garden. I had never grown okra until my mother-in-law planted it 3 years ago, and after she did, I had to have it. He said it's 2025, we can be whatever we want, including Amish. Amish included is what he said. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with being Amish. I'm just not it, you know, and it is what it is. I'm just flabbergasted every time that somebody says, "Are you Amish?" because I get asked a lot. And I always thought, well, is it because, is it because I wear dresses? Is it because I have long hair? Is it because I have I wear skirts? He said, if I could YouTube still, I'd be Amish. I don't know if I would like being Amish, if I'm being completely honest. I already live within a strict religious sect of people, and that's okay. You know, this is the life I've chosen. I love it, but they have more rules than what our religion does, and I don't think I could do it. Yeah, there's a lot of women that don't shave. Not just Amish. I think that's like a new thing. I've always heard the French don't shave their armpits. Well, we probably shouldn't have that conversation. Probably shouldn't have that conversation. Let's get out of that conversation. I don't even want to, I don't want to have that conversation. We are Holiness Pentecostal. Is, the church we belong to, Holiness Pentecostal. Okay, let's see. Has anybody, back to reality, has anybody grown red burgundy okra? Has anybody grown red burgundy okra? It didn't do well. Red burgundy okra didn't do well at all, in our garden last year. It was the first time growing it. What did I raise? I raised red burgundy okra and then two other kinds. Is it Clemson? Clemson okra, maybe? Yukon Gold. Clemson okra, and about the only potatoes that I like growing are Kennybacks. The Yukon Gold and the red potatoes, I like having, you know, like smaller potatoes, but I feel like at least in our area, and it might be different where you're at, but Kennybacks do better here. Hi, Quack Attack. Kennybacks do, Kennybacks do better here in our area, is what I'm trying to say. Not that I don't like Yukon Gold. I love cooking with Yukon Gold. Honestly, as far as like having a good like potato that makes a good mashed potato, I think that maybe Yukon Golds are better for that. But honestly, I just like a good, hearty, thick, dirt tasting potato. I know that sounds awful, but that's anybody that's raised potatoes in the garden, y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me see. Yukon Golds get huge. At least they do here. They don't get big here. Yeah, wait, Mike, we're all the time saying the same thing at the exact same time. It's like, how do we manage to do that? Jacqueline connect. She said, Jacqueline says, never mind soups. Corrected me. Jacqueline corrected me, or Jackie corrected me. I have to get going, picking up ahead. All right. See you, Alaska. We're in Appalachia. We're in Kentucky. But we have real high clay soil. Our soil is like 99.9% clay. The other 1% is water. That is our soil makeup. Not the technical makeup, just the makeup. It's very muddy, it's very swampy, it's very rocky here. Somebody on here the other day commented and said that they can't grow a garden. They'd love to, but they have clay soil. And I was like, girl, you can grow a garden in clay soil. Been doing it for years. My husband calls this area the soup bowl. It's the soup bowl. Totally, Alaska. Just shoot me a message whenever you want to talk. You can just message me day of whenever you're free. I'm always typically free. If I'm not, I'll be like, sorry, can't do it right now. Just I don't really have to make time. So just comment and just comment or just message me and be like, hey, can you talk? And then we'll figure it out. You've got friends out there. Did she say soul? I said soil. Did I say it right that time? Soil. I can't say it. I cannot say it. Ooh, that'll be fun. Hopefully I'll be there to hang out. It's gonna be so. Have fun. Have fun. But yeah, our soil, did I say it right? Our soil is made up of clay, 99.9%. And so we have to add a lot of, there you go, soil. Sorry. It's the Kentuckian accent. It's Appalachia. It's down in my bones. We can't say our O's right. Or pretty much any vowel. Count us out on the vowels. We can't say them right. We not only take away letters, we add letters to words. Okay, so what's next? Scallops. Does anybody grow scallops? I've never raised scallops. They look pretty. What does... Oh, it's a summer squash. It says golden bush scallop. I'm sorry. They're summer squash. They are so cute. I wish I could flip it around. Let me see if I can find it in here. I can't flip it around because my address is on it. Let me see. Let me see where the squash would be. Let me see. Sorry, guys. They're a cute little thing. That's the maters. The tomatoes. What kind of peppers do you all grow? What kind of peppers do you all grow? I like always growing jalapenos. I love growing jalapenos. I grow cayennes about every other year. I need to grow some cayennes this year because I make cayenne pepper powder. We cook with a lot of cayenne. And so I grow enough about every other year in order for us to. But cayenne, bell pepper. I love the King Arthur bell pepper. They do very well. Also I'm sorry, excuse me. The Kentucky Wonder patty pan squash. I've never heard of it. I'm trying to find the squash that's on here. It's not, I haven't found the squash section yet. Okay, here's winter squash. What is this? No. Why does it have it on the back but not on the front? Let me see if I can just show you. I'll just cover my address. So, I don't even know if you'd be able to see it. Hold on. I'm not covering. Let me take a pen. I don't. Okay. Let me cover my address. Probably should have done this before live. Okay. That pen needs to start away. It did an awful job, but close enough. Can you all see? You can't make it out. All right. So right here, can you see it? This right here. It's called Golden Bush Scallop Summer Squash. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. It's in little tiny writing, and I'm about blind up close, so give me a second. It says heirloom, 68-day, plump, golden yellow, patty pans. It is patty pan, is what you were right. You're always right. How do you manage that? I cannot see the rest of that. It says later something than other summer squash, but superior flavor, it's worth the wait. Productive, space-saving bush plant, harvest at 4 to 5 inches. That's what it says. Yeah, that's what it kind of looked like, that it grew on a vine. I've never, here's the thing. I've never grown anything that grows on a vine. None of the summer squash I've ever grew on a vine. I like the fact that they don't. I like the fact that the summer squash that I've always grown just comes up in stalks. I like that better. So you've grown them before? Interesting. So Mike says, for those of you that are watching back, he says they grow on vines. He said don't let it get big. Grow like pumpkins, and they get super seedy quickly. Squash bugs don't go for them. Interesting. Cool beans. They look cute. They look adorable. Also on here they have, for hot pepper, they have cayenne long red. Herb, they have Rosina calendula. Bell pepper, sweet bell pepper, they have Purple Beauty. Those are pretty. Has anybody ever grown the Purple Beauty? He said they had white ones last year. They look like a UFO. Yeah, they're super cute looking. What else is on here? Swiss chard. Does anybody grow Swiss chard? I've never had Swiss chard. I don't know. I've never had. They have mortgage lifter tomatoes. I love a mortgage lifter tomato. I love a mortgage lifter. They're delicious. They lose cut. Mike said he thinks they did the purple bell. They lose color when cooked. Said it's pretty for photos. I don't know what that guy is saying. I don't know if I should leave it or not. Let me see. Violet multicolor butter bean. It's a lima bean. Who likes lima beans or butter beans? I'm not a big butter bean fan. Sugar cherry. We did the sugar cherry last year. The cherry tomatoes. They produced for a long time. We ripped them up, though. We were done in the garden. We ripped them up. Cherokee long ear small popcorn. I wish we had more room to grow popcorn because I would grow frivolous things like popcorn, corn, pretty corn, Indian corn. I would grow those things for just the pretty purposes if we had a lot of room, but we don't. So we just grow the corn that we like to eat. We don't experiment because there's just not much room. Tomato, green zebra. Has anybody heard of the green zebra? They look kind of cherry-like, but maybe a little bit bigger than a cherry. Market More 67 cucumber. I raised the Market More last year and I liked them. Acorn winter squash. Those are cute. They're a cute little winter squash. Let's see what tomatoes they have in here. Let me see. I'm getting all kinds of messages. Let me see. Has anybody ever grown the Abraham Lincoln red tomato? I've never heard of them. They've got a lot of breeds on here I've never heard of. Brandywine. I've heard of Brandywine. They're like a meatless. You love acorn squash? I've never had it. Brandywine are kind of meatless. Like there's not much in the middle. And the thing about meatless tomatoes is they're watery. And I don't really like a watery tomato. I like it to have a lot of meat in it. We're big fans of like German type tomatoes. Pretty much anything that's German is going to have a lot of meat to it. Now there is a lot of waste when it comes to German tomatoes, but I feel like it's worth it if you can have less water. He said you need an axe to cut that squash. So are they like are they called acorn squash because of their shape, or are they like a nutty flavor? Just a question. Hazelfield Farm Red. I've never heard of them, but they look pretty. They're raised in Lexington, Kentucky. Never heard of them. But Kentucky is fun. It says, I might have to look for them. Hazelfield Farm Red. 80 days. Indeterminate. A volunteer in a farmer's field performed better than any of the planted tomatoes. Medium height plants produce 8-ounce flattened red tomatoes. Highly productive. A favorite at the Lexington, Kentucky farms. Interesting. There's the Homestead 24. It's right there. Sort of like the butternut squash. I like butternut squash. My favorite squashes, though, would be like a summer squash taste. I like to take them and little cherry tomatoes and cut them up and saute them. They're so good like that. They're delicious like that. And then if you take them with like a piece of Italian bread or like garlic bread, and you take a butternut squash and that tomato and put it on top of it. Magnifique. Let me see. Large red OG is what it says. I think it's original. That's what it means. Original seed from the USDA. Historical note by Hank and Linda Trent prior to Civil War. Wow. That's an old tomato then. One of the most common grown and best documented tomato varieties in the country. Listed in the 1843 Shaker Seed Catalog at New Lebanon, New York, a large red tomato is vital for antebellum garden, recreation, and historical farm. Fearing Burr What does that mean? In his, it must be somebody's name, 1865 book stated for the time. See, guys, when I start reading like this, my eyes completely mess up on me. From the time of the introduction of the tomato to its general use used in the country, the large red was almost the only kind of cultivated or even common known. Interesting. Have you ever heard of the large red tomato, Mike? Because seems common knowledge, but knowledge I had no clue of. It goes on to say, if I can find my spot, deep red fruit are heavily ribboned and lobed and flattened shape, quite distinct from modern tomatoes. Sweet with a bit of tang and some flavor intensity. Vine provides medium foliage cover. We introduced large red for historical reasons, but we're surprised and pleased during the 1996 trials to find that it became a favorite of local restaurant chefs. According to this, it's like an old tomato. It said that it was prior to the Civil War. There's a note from it from prior to the Civil War, and then in 1843, the Shaker Seed Catalog. Interesting. Hi, Ark. How are you? Have you ever heard of the large red tomato? It's supposed to be historical to American history. Just read a whole thing on it. I did not know anything about it. Mortgage lifter. I love me some mortgage lifter. You talk about a meaty potato. I was getting ready to say a meaty tomato. A tomato. I love just meaty ones. I don't really like I feel like other people, nobody knows about the big red or large red. Is that what it's called? Never heard of it. Let me see. Brandywine is on here. German Johnson. We raise German Johnsons. I totally recommend. They do very well, at least here. I didn't know this. It says popular heirloom from Virginia to North Carolina, favorite in the farmer's market. That's probably why, because it's right down our line. One of the 4 parents' lines of mortgage lifters. So that's the reason why I like the German Johnson, because it's like a mortgage lifter. Tomato, very similar to flavor of pink red fruit average. They're really pretty tomato. They're like doing Black Beauty seeds. Interesting. Black Beauty, is that what is Black Beauty? The tomato or the pepper? Let me see. They're like a pink tomato that gets about this big. They're meaty and they're perfect for like a cheeseburger. Perfect for like a sandwich. Let's see what yellow varieties. Oh, Paul Robinson. We love the Paul Robinson as well. They're really good. They've got Cherokee Purple on here. Cherokee Purples do not do well here. I know people go on and on and on about the Cherokee Purples. I wish they worked here. They do not. There has been one time that a Cherokee Purple plant has actually done well here. They are not. I don't know if it's just because I've heard so many people go on and on about them, and I don't know if it's just our area and they do not do well here, or if they're just not. I think people put a little more on them than what needs to be, is because they've never done well here. They also have a lot of deep, like you can see. Have either one of you ever raised a Cherokee Purple? I don't know. They are kind of like a German tomato, where they have like the deep like scars in them. They're not really a pretty tomato, which that doesn't bother me, but they're just not very prolific. It says good resistance. Let me see. Let me just read their description and I'll let you know if it's anything like this. Large smooth fruit with slightly rigid shoulders, ripens to a unique dark dusk pink purple, sometimes called a black tomato. The color carries through the flesh, especially to the stem ends. Good resistance to the spora leaf spot. A shorter, indeterminate plant, average 5 feet tall, Cherokee Purple has spread widely since its introduction, with variety developing over time, but our strain is still original, shorter shape. The shorter shape to me means that you're not going to get as many tomatoes. And if I'm raising tomatoes, I want tomatoes that I can. I want something that's going to be able to do very well. Not saying that we're not going to raise a Cherokee Purple in the garden. My mother-in-law loves Cherokee Purples, so we have the Cherokee Purples for her. But really, to me, they're like a waste of space in the garden. They don't do well. They don't produce well. As far as taste goes, they're not that great, in my opinion. And really, you can grow something like the Paul Robinson that does well, that is the same color and is more meaty on the inside and tastes better, in my opinion. So, if I had to choose between the Paul Robinson that has more of the purpley color, or to choose between the Cherokee Purple, I'm going to choose the Paul Robinson every single time, because Cherokee Purple, just to me, a shorter plant that doesn't hardly produce anything is not worth keeping in the garden. But that's just me. Let me see. You said I grew Cherokee Purple and Black Creme. Same thing with Black Creme. Black Creme doesn't do very well here, although I like them. They're pretty. They just don't do well. Best tomato ever, the Amethyst Cream Cherry. I've never heard of them. So it's a cherry tomato. Those are good. Ukraine Purple. Ukraine Purple is good. Plum. But this is a page of like the pretty colored tomatoes. Really the only one on here. Oxheart. We've had 2 types of Oxheart. We've had the small Oxheart. I don't know if there's different varieties, but one year we grew Oxheart, they were tiny. Another year we grew Oxheart and they were large. And I liked the Ukrainian. Okay, Ukrainian purple is what he meant to say. Yeah, well, he said Oxheart, and then I looked up here. They do well here as long as they're large. But I don't know what happened. One year we got tiny Oxheart. Actually, the year before last we got tiny Oxheart. I wasn't as big of a fan the year before last. But last year we got, last year's garden we got Oxheart that were decent size, and I liked them. Let me see what other varieties they have on here. Super Italian paste. San Marzino. I like the San Marzino. Paste tomatoes. They're decent, but they're small. They're not as big as the Amish paste. They have the Roma VF. I'm growing some of those this year. I grew some last year. I liked them. Just the Roma. I also, if you're looking for a Roma type tomato, I also like the, what are they called? Health Kick tomato. Let me see what else they have on here. Far as cherries go, they have the Matt's Wild Cherry, Tropical Sunset, Pink Bumblebee, Purple Bumblebee, Yellow Cauliflower, Red Cherry, Currant Tomato, Garden Huckleberry. I don't know why that's in with the tomatoes, but okay. Let me see. Tomatillos. Tomato Verde. That's about the only one I recognize. Mary Nigeria. Crossack Pineapple. Arkansas Traveler's Tomato. I've never heard of that as well. Interesting. I don't really see anything else I want to talk about. Well, guys, we've been on here for a while. I'm going to hop off here and go get my evening shower. I need it. It's been a long day. It's been muddy outside. I don't know how your all's places look. Our farm is a mud pit. All this rain and all this water. We're actually in a state of emergency. They've put in a state of emergency for the state of Kentucky because we're getting ready to get rain and rain and rain. And I think just tonight, they're expecting 4 inches of rain tonight. And then the rain's going to turn into snow. And we just had 3-something inches of rain a couple days ago. And then it turned into snow. And so it's a mess. It's so wet. The ground is runny. That's the only way to put it. My husband, Andy, always calls it a soup bowl. It literally is. Yellow fig pear tomato. I think I seen that on there. You're getting snow tomorrow too? Yeah, it's supposed to rain tonight. 4 inches, and then the rain's going to turn into snow throughout the night. So we're going to have a mess. It's going to be a mess. I hate the wet. I hate the snow. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over the snow. I'm over the wet. I'm over the mud. I'm just ready for the dry part of spring. I'm ready for, like, I can't even get in the garden right now. I can get in the raised beds, but if we wanted to till, there's no way. I seen Amish today scattering manure over their garden plot, and it made me want it to be out in the garden so bad. It made me want to till so bad. It made me want to scatter manure like nobody's business. My husband got me tulips today, and he got me and my daughter tulips for Valentine's Day, which were absolutely beautiful and sweet. I love them. Can't wait to plant them outside. And that was the very first thing that hit me, is like, I can't wait to plant these outside. I'm so ready for spring. I just want it to be spring already. 3 days ago. You got tater seeds and onion set today? Oh man, I wish. There's no way. If I planted tater seeds, they'd get frosted up. We're still a ways out. I think, I don't know. I was going to say when our last frost date is, but I have no clue. I have no clue when it is. It's a ways. Well, anyways, we usually plant Good Friday. Around Good Friday. Is a good rule of thumb for us. Except last year they got planted too early. And frost came even after Good Friday and just eat up the potato plants. So that's unfortunate. I do plan, though, probably this coming week to plant a few things. Kohlrabi, lettuces. I've got a couple lettuces I want to plant. I'm going to plant some onion seeds. I don't know what else. So we'll just have to see. Eric, or Mike, I called you Eric. I'm going to have to send you a screenshot of what's going on with this thing. Let me go ahead and take another screenshot so I can show you what it looks like and the difference. But I don't know why it's doing those numbers at the top. Well, for those of you that are just hopping on, if you'll double tap that screen and give the video a like, I would appreciate it so much. I can't even tell how long I've been on here, really, because of the thing. What does your all's numbers look like at the top? Does it show you all how long we've been on here? Black Seeded Simpson. I'm gonna be planting Black Seeded Simpson lettuce soon. Black Seeded Simpson, and I can't think of the other breed. It's a taller lettuce. It's the lettuce that kind of grows up. You can't see any timer. I'll send you a picture because I don't know what's going on with it. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, Ark and Eric, so much. I appreciate it greatly. You all know I do. 57 minutes ago. Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's really odd. And the numbers have changed, but I can't really tell. It used to say 888. Now it says 889. So that made me think that I was on here for an hour and 46 minutes, but I know I've not been on here an hour and 46 minutes. I don't think. But anywho, it's odd. But I'll send that to you, Mike, here in a minute when I get off here. But I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Thank you so much for the support. I think I've hit I'm like 2,000. I don't know, 2,000, maybe 40 some subscribers, 2,030 subscribers. I don't know, somewhere in there. I've went up in like 2 days. I went up like 20, 30 subscribers, which is crazy to me. But I appreciate it. I love it so much. I'm hoping with everything in me, we will meet our goal of monetization this year. That's my goal. I've been trying to work towards it, and everybody has been supporting me, and I appreciate it. I'm so thankful for it. And so hopefully we can just continue to grow. All right, guys. Well, I'll see y'all later. I'll message you here in a minute, Mike. But bye, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you all. Good night. See you later.